Here we are, 1 week after the March 10th update. The dust has settled, and I'm going to go over a couple more things, well, a few more things that I didn't cover in the last video that have definitely made an impact on the game. Some for the better, some for the worse, some things that are still broken, some things that need to be changed immediately, and some actual good things that Daybreak has done. Very few of those, but they do exist, and I want to say that those are the things, although how minor they may seem, are actually massive, massive deals in the game. We're going to get into every single one of them. Alright, let's start. The one fix that I haven't seen mentioned anywhere else, no threads, no videos, I haven't seen this anywhere, is the little falls that you have off edges, like when you're running over steps. This has been mostly fixed. You can still make it happen sometimes if you're running on a lot of bumps, but for the most part, where there were problems before, it's been removed, fixed. You can't really fall off these small edges anymore. You just kind of run over them. And this is fantastic. This is a massive positive change. This is huge because I've died numerous times because of falling off these little mini edges and doing the arms out fall when you're trying to shoot somebody, and you just end up dying because you can't shoot them like that. Great job on that fix. Wasn't mentioned at all anywhere. Awesome stuff. The hospital change and the military camp change. These areas before didn't really have much loot. The hospital had some loot in the basement in the morgue, and the military camp had very sporadic loot, very little. Now, the hospital is absolutely riddled with loot. We're talking, if you haven't been there, there's a surprising amount on every single floor except for the top floor. So it has the regular loot table of the left side of the map, so your AKs, your armors, of course helmets, nades, ARs, shotguns, all that stuff. No explosive arrows, of course, but there's just so much of it. Every single time that I've been there, there's been at least one armor, maximum of 5 I believe I found, but there's just so much to loot that you can't even spend. It's like you'd spend the whole game looting the place. So it's a very good spot for a team of 2 or a team of 5 to drive up there and just loot the place, get a whole bunch of gear, and be ready to fight. But I'm not sure if this is good yet because there are no vehicles here. So if you're spawning in this area and you go there, you still have to run somewhere. You have to run there, and then you have to run to like PV, or you have to run to Cranberry. Like, how do you get from here to somewhere else? So you basically still need a vehicle now. Like, go up to B2, come down on your vehicle, go to the hospital, have a battle there, and then move on. But I think this area could be greatly improved with a couple vehicles, and the military camp as well. Put a couple jeeps here, a couple jeeps down there, and we'll see that pull some of this traffic from PV, away from PV, and to these areas. I think that a few spawns need to be moved so that we attract more attention to the hospital. I think this is a fantastic place to have battles. And every single time I've been there, I've been in battles, but I think that we need to have more there. This needs to be, 10 people floating in at the hospital, battling it out for the loot. It's a great place to fight, and I'd love to see that change. That's why I'm still kind of not sure if this is a positive or negative change. I think it could be a positive, amazing change if these things are added in, and there's a way to get from the hospital somewhere else, because it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. Something else I don't see mentioned anywhere is explosive arrow kills show up as killed by the environment. It used to just say, Kithana killed so-and-so. It didn't say anything else. Now it just says so-and-so was killed by the environment. I don't know if this is good or bad. It might hide the fact that you have explosive arrows, but doesn't give you any credit for killing anyone, of course. While I'm not going to protest the existence of reticle hits in the game now, I don't think that they should be in the game because it's not really in the spirit of the game. There should be as few things on the heads-up display as possible, but the fact that they are now in the game, I don't think they're going to take them out. But they already fixed one problem with this, well, internally fixed it, and that's that shooting some doors would give you the reticle hit. So they've supposedly fixed that. We'll see that probably dropped in the next few days. But you can see blood spatters anyways in the game. You know, there's lots of sound now. There's other things that tell you that you've hit somebody. Okay, the fact that they are in the game now, there are ways you can use this to your advantage. And I've got a clip playing now that shows this. I can't really see this guy. I'm just shooting in the bush. And then it tells me, oh, I've hit him here, I've hit him here, I've hit him here. And you can see me kind of fishing for that last hit for the kill. And I eventually do get it. But I don't know about this. Is this good? Is this bad? I think it's more towards the bad end. I just don't think that it should be in the game. This isn't Call of Duty, but I could see why some people do like it, and I could see why that they did add it, but I don't know. I do like the shotgun changes. The gun is a lot more reliable, less wonky, not as ridiculous at range. It takes 2 or 3 shots now from a farther range instead of just one-shotting someone from 20 yards. But there are still problems, and well, this might be less of a shotgun problem, more of a code or a reg problem. I clearly hit this guy, did no damage, or very little, probably none. Should have killed him, didn't do any damage. There's also problems with the shotgun indoors sometimes, but that's a camera issue, and that's going to be in the next section. Okay, I'm going to try and keep calm for the last item on the list here, but I'm pretty fucking perturbed. The camera, guys. God damn it. It is totally fucked. You know it's fucked. Give us the old camera back, please. How many people have to tell you? You know yourselves. It's totally fucked. Your fix did nothing. Probably made it worse. Indoors, it's just a massacre of my eyes. Like, nauseating. I want to puke after looting 3 houses in Lone Pine. Like, for fuck's sake. I don't care about having to look up or down on a mountain, going first person once every 20 games to kill somebody. Who gives a shit? Like, it's just brutal, guys. Revert the changes. Give us an option. Something, please. Please, please, please. And going first person in the building is probably even worse. And then you try to shoot someone and it goes over their head. Like, please, guys, please, 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 please. Alright guys, thanks for watching what I hope to be the last video on this game update. I've got some other great ideas for some other videos, and I'm going to be putting those out very soon. Stay tuned. I'll see you next time.
You fucking hacker.
You what, mate?
Hacker.
You what?